Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of March 22nd to the 29th. Oh, there's your card. Keep in mind that time is fluid, and stick around towards the end for the all signs portion where I will get each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So your overall energy is let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. All right. So some of you Leos may be feeling a sense of wanting to take control of a situation, wanting something to unfold in a very specific way, a very specific timing. Single Leos, I feel this energy very strongly. If you are in a relationship, there could be something in your relationship that is unfolding right now, and it needs not to be pressured or rushed. Could be closeness, could be intimacy, could be commitment. But for single Leos who are trying to, put pressure, maybe control the narrative, or, trying to figure out the why or the what or the when or the who, this card is saying allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't put pressure and just see what happens. So let's see what else you got going on here. From the Mystic Moon Oracles, we have fear, we have family, and we have admired. I guess this card also wants to be nostalgia. This card too? All right, this is what we're going to do. We'll do fear, family, admired. We'll do nostalgia, commitment, and divine feminine. Okay. So it looks like there is an energy of breaking past fears here, with fear and nostalgia coming out in that way, shape, or form. And that's what happens when we get into a sense of feeling like we want to control something. It usually comes from fear of being out of control. So you have family and commitment. Now, there could be an energy of moving towards a commitment with somebody, meeting their family, starting a family, maybe even having talks about what this person or what you would like in a commitment. Not everybody wants a family, but not everybody doesn't want a family. Not everybody wants a family, but not everybody doesn't not double negative a family, which means that they do. So there definitely could be talks around something like that. There could be some type of family dynamic that is being highlighted this week. Like you may even meet this person through some type of family dynamic here, like family friends or inter-family connection. You also have admired and divine feminine here. So I do feel like there is this energy around wanting to feel adored, wanting to feel seen. And this combination of cards does show that it's very highly in the energy this week. So I feel like there could be some type of admiration coming your way. Now, you know what this type of combination of cards gives me for singles? It's like somebody's like, this type of combination of cards gives me like children trying to set up their parents, or like parents trying to set up their children. Now that could be for some of you, it could be not at all, but I just like randomly got that. And I do feel like there could be somebody that you're connecting with that already has kids, or maybe you have kids. But there is a really strong need here to break past fears of the past, release control issues, see where this connection can go in a natural way of unfolding. And it looks like there is going to be some type of attention or admiration that comes into the connection this week in a more strong way. But this family commitment energy is standing out to me. So let's clarify with the tarot and see why. We have Blossom with Judgment. So this is the energy of reflecting on the past and making choices to do things differently this time around. So if you are connecting to somebody new, or if you are with somebody new, you may be having that aspect inside of you of not wanting to repeat past patterns, past issues, past cycles. And that's where that nostalgia card comes in. So let's clarify this here, because it very much looks like a lot of you could meet somebody that you're going to be committed to in the future, or you have already met them. And or some of you could be in a position of starting a commitment or heading towards a stronger bond between you and somebody. Let's see. On the Judgment card, we have the Hanged Man. What's coming your way this week is the Ace of Cups. So new love, a renewed sense of love. The Ace of Cups gives me the combination of admired and divine feminine. That's that softer energy. That's that more loving energy. And even just being open to love. Some of you Leos have been single for a while. And the way this combination of cards comes in, it shows finally being open to love. The Hanged Man saying, all right, I'm finally not staying stuck. I'm going to make a choice to come out of this energy and open up. See what's out there. Give somebody my heart, whatever the case may be. So if you have felt like your love life has been stuck or felt like there was like an obstacle or some type of like stagnancy that you didn't really know why, that's probably why let go of control issues has come out for the overall energy, because something is going to start to move for you with love. Your influence is the Nine of Swords. So there is some fears to still break through. There is still some energy of anxiety and uncertainty. Some of you may fear uncommittal people, and or some of you Leos are working through your own fears of commitment. What's unexpected for love this week is the Moon. I mean, you have the Moon with what's unexpected, and you have the Ace of Cups. So somebody could be expressing or showing feelings to you in either grand way or like a minor way. But either way, this week, somebody is ready to show you that they're interested or that they have love or that they feel deeper love. These two combination of cards, even though they're not in the same position, you never know what's going to clarify. This gives me like a reveal of feelings. But it doesn't have to be a huge reveal, right? It doesn't have to be like some grand gesture. For some of you, yes. For others of you, no. Your advice is the Four of Cups. So your advice is to not ignore this offer. Not ignore these feelings. And your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. There you go. I mean, I figured that from your two cards up here of the Judgment card and the Hanged Man. That is a combination of cards that shows me things are finally shifting and not being stuck any longer. And now you have the Wheel of Fortune in your outcome, which shows me the Wheel of Destiny is spinning specifically in your love life right now. All right. Okay. So singles, new love could be here. People that have been connecting to somebody possibly new could definitely be movement, evolution in the connection. Dare I say commitment, meeting family members even. Let's clarify this. Now keep in mind, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You know, you may all be on a different like a level with love. Like bear with me as I'm reading for the single, separated, and partnership. I feel like if you are separated, there is either a return of it or new love for you to experience. Let's see. On the Ace of Cups, you have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Yeah. So the Six of Swords also showing movement. The King of Swords showing clarity, logic, and the Six of Wands in that receival energy. The Six of Wands would be this admired card in the Oracle up here. So there is some type of attention coming in, unexpected attention, unexpected interest from somebody that may have seemed quite distant. King of Swords. And it doesn't mean that they're distant. You know, this could have just been, or this could just be emotions coming out or some type of admiration coming in from somebody that maybe was just a little harder to read. Doesn't mean that they're actually like super distant. You have the Nine of Swords and your influence with the Page of Swords. So there is some curiosity here. The Four of Cups, the Death card. There's the transformation to the Three of Pentacles. All right. So your energy is moving from curiosity to, I would say, more of faith and hope in the person or in the connection. Three of Pentacles, if you are in a relationship, this Ace of Cups could definitely be something that heals things between the two of you, brings compromise. I get happy home energy as well. There is something here that has to do or could direct or indirectly influence family. But it definitely does look like your influence is moving out of fear and more into collaboration, compatibility. Some of you were fearful maybe in meeting somebody's close-knit family or friends, and that fear could be breaking this week. Could go way better than you thought. You know, there could be a fear of like, are they going to like me? Or are they going to this or that? The moon and what's unexpected. Let's see. The Six of Cups. There's the love. And the Fool. So there is a new path opening up for you in your love life. A new cycle for romance is here. Whether with your current person, a new person, possibly a past person with the Six of Cups. But no matter what, it does look like this is something that you're feeling like you want to take a chance on it. With the Fool to the Queen of Pentacles. It does feel stable to you, even though you may not know all of the answers of where this could be heading, right? With let go of control issues being your card of your overall energy, your influence shows at least you're more open to see what's to come. Where it looks like Nine of Swords, you were kind of fearful seeing what's to come. But you look a lot more open. And just that openness alone could be shifting love for you or a connection for you. On the Four of Cups with your advice, we have the Devil, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. So don't be tempted by fear is your advice. And don't be tempted to, the Devil, control a situation. Sit in your energy of wisdom and power with the Emperor, male or female, does not matter. And that's what you will be receiving. Let's see. This is what I'm excited to say. The Wheel of Fortune in your outcome. A destined change to your love life with the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Wands. So it looks like there is this energy of how you respond and react with this shift. You know, just because destiny is here and the Wheel of Fortune comes in showing me a change, free will is still a thing. Especially when you get my free will card, the Hanged Man. So this combination of cards shows me moving out of expecting disappointment, having a block around your heart out of fear of emotional depth, the Moon. And the Queen of Wands says, I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to see what my energy attracts, or I'm going to see what comes from this. And you have the Knight of Cups, and it looks like there is some love. There is some courting. There is somebody that will align with your magnetism here. So I would say, Leo, it's a really good time to get yourself out there for sure, especially if you're single. This could be a good time to make a move. It could be a good time to, you know, just be more open, be more of you. But something's going to change. Something's going to change, and it looks like it's changing in a pretty good way. I really do feel like a fluid energy of feelings, or just feeling more confident and comfortable with opening up your heart chakra. You know, if you are in a relationship and you two have just been in a cycle of difficulty, there could definitely be a cycle opening up where it brings the love back into the situation between the two of you. You know, these two cards right here in relationships, commitments, dynamic, especially if you've been in one for a while. That type of combination of cards shows me getting over a past issue. An issue that has just been continuously causing problems for the situation, for the relationship. Nostalgia and fear also give me that. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. You're going to watch your love life shift this weekend for sure. Some of you are already feeling the vibrations of this happening. But destiny is playing a big part in your love life this week. Whatever's happening here is fated. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, you have Scorpio, you have Pisces, you have Aries, Sagittarius, Yeah. Judgment would be fixed signs. You, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. All right, so now let's get into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion and leave the rest behind. We have Aries. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the Eight of Pentacles. So Aries feels the need to work on themselves. Possibly they feel like where you two are at right now is not compatible. The Eight of Pentacles shows that Aries feels the need to focus on themselves, and the Page of Cups shows that I feel like they still want to be in your good graces, because I get with this combination of cards intuitively that they may feel like you two are not good for each other in this moment. Possibly there needs to be more love, healing, and or emotion in the situation. But this shows me that there could be some type of, we could be something, but maybe not right now. Like there still shows that there's things to work on. Taurus, I hope that you can forgive me one day, and the Three of Wands. So some of you turned your back on a Taurus and they are hoping that you can forgive them one day. The Three of Wands is a waiting energy with the Death card. So there could have been a huge change or transformation that caused this connection to have a halt or to have some type of separation. And it looks like Taurus is hoping that you can forgive them and possibly give them another chance if they're wanting one. Gemini, I left before you could leave me, and the Nine of Swords. So stress, overthinking energy from a Gemini, sleepless nights, abandonment. They ghosted you or left you because they felt like you were going to do that to them anyway. So a lot of neglect or abandonment from a Gemini. Some of you definitely ghosted one or were ghosted by one. All right, next up is Cancer. You and I were too young, and the Justice card. So Justice card indicates an energy of balance, peace, harmony. Could have been some final decisions made between you and Cancer that revealed some truths. You and I were too young, indicating they felt like you two were too immature or maybe young in age. But it does look like, let's see, the Chariot. You know, the Chariot to me would be my card of timing. And it does say you and I were too young. So I feel like there could be hope for you in Cancer depending on timing. All right, next up is Leo. Towards you, Leo, we will be together again. And the High Priestess. So some of you are withdrawn from fellow Leo, keeping your distance, saying to yourself. But with the Knight of Wands, showing that there's still passion. There will be a return between the two of you. Some of you, there is just separation because of like work or something that has to do with not being like broken up. Others of you, there definitely could be a return of a fellow Leo who has been, I would say, either trying to get in your dreams or telepathically communicate to you. Virgo, you came closer than anyone, and the Page of Pentacles. So Virgo coming in with an offer. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles gives a gift. An apology as well. They're indicating you came closer than anyone, and they still want to continue this. They still want to grow this connection, but it could be on a level of like restarting or just starting. They may also want to plan something with you for the future with the Page of Pentacles there. All right, who's next? Libra. My life is not as together as it seems, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Libra is focusing on themselves, their money, their career, their work. They're making it seem like everything is so fine and dandy in their lives, but it looks like they could be going through some issues or some problems with the Hermit and feeling the need to say to themselves for whatever reason why. So some of you are separated from a Libra and or they're just in Hermit mode for their own reasonings. Scorpio. You are the best thing in my life, and the Three of Pentacles. So Scorpio wants to work things out here with you. Some of you could be receiving an apology and have a compromising talk with a Scorpio this week. They feel like you were the best thing that ever happened to them. And with the Three of Pentacles, this is an energy of working things out. So they definitely may want to work things out with you. They may even offer up to say, hey, Leo, maybe we should go to therapy and that'll help us. There are two people here learning from another person. So that could give me like therapist energy. Or like going to therapy to save a situation or to help a situation. Some of you may be with a Scorpio and need a mediator. All right, next up is Sagittarius with I want to be more than friends and the Five of Wands. Sagittarius is going to try to get out of the friend zone, but I don't know how much you like that here. Two of Swords. Two of Cups. You look uncertain about this connection. It looks like Sagittarius wants to get out of the friend zone. They may start flirting with you or they may drop some hints, but you look indecisive about if you even want to connect to this person or reconnect to them. Capricorn. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson and the 10 of Cups. So Capricorn feels like they learned a lot from you. 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel like they still have feelings for you, but they could still also be in exploration mode. Like, this gives me that they learned something from you, but they're still trying to figure out what they want out of love. Could be that they're still trying to get in your energy. Let's see, Knight of Cups or the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it could be that Capricorn still feels the need to try to some extent, or hopes that you'll try. Aquarius. I remember every detail of that day, and the King of Cups. So Aquarius is reminiscing over something that happened between the two of you. King of Cups is an energy of stable water, and now we have the moon here. I feel like the King of Cups doesn't usually confess as easy as like the Queen of Cups would. So I feel like Aquarius has some hidden feelings that they do want to let you know of. But I'm hearing like waiting for their moment. So Aquarius could be calculatingly waiting for their moment to emotionally express how they're feeling or just maybe what they're going through. I don't know. It looks like they're waiting for a moment to vent, maybe even. All right, lastly, we have Pisces. So many things remind me of you and the Hanged Man. So Pisces is stuck. They're getting reminded of you a lot, but they don't really know what to do with this connection. 7 of Pentacles, a waiting period. They're contemplating. 8 of Swords, and they're overthinking while they're contemplating. The Hierophant. This type of combination of cards shows me that Pisces is not certain if you're committal, or you may not be certain if Pisces is open to commitment. There's like a waiting period and some type of overthinking here about possible commitment or something that could involve a commitment out of the two of you. But Pisces is stuck and they're contemplating something that has to do with you. So let's make sure everyone's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell if you enjoyed this reading. We do it every week. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good day or night and week, wherever you are at in the world. Bye now, Leo.